Hi everyone, Kat here with Outdoor Leadership. I'm going to do a quick tutorial on how to set up your TeamRaiser page. So in your inbox right now, you should have an email from me that has all of the instructions that you need. It should be something like personal fundraising page, TeamRaiser. So go ahead and open up that in your inbox. Where you're going to start is this link to our branch page. Go ahead and click on that. From here, you kind of have four options. The first option is if you've ever used TeamRaiser before, specifically last year, go ahead and log in with last year's credentials. Everything from last year should be saved. Your page text, your contacts, and you'll be able to get right in and get going. If you've never campaigned before, you have three options. So you can either start a team, join a team, or register. Register is if you want to be an individual campaigner, not tied to any team. Start a team is if you want to maybe create a team with some friends, maybe your CIT class, some alumni, a board division. And join a team is if you want to join an existing team already, and we have them set up for our branch. So in order to see all of them, just type in anything here to try and jog the system and get them all to pull up. And this is going to pull up all of our teams. So we've got Bold and Gold, Camp Coleman, Orkila, Orcas Island Team, and Earth Service Corps. So I'm just going to pretend like I'm going to join the Camp Coleman team. So I click Join here. And this is going to prompt me to start my registration. What I want you to make sure that you do is when you start going through these teams, make sure you see here Camping and Outdoor Leadership Annual Fund Drive. If you don't see our branch name here, it could mean that you're registering for a different branch somehow. So just make sure you see right here that Camping and Outdoor Leadership. I'm going to just set a fundraising goal here, anything. And if I wanted to donate right now, I could, but it is not required to get my page started. I'm going to click Next Step. This is where I start registering and putting all of my personal information. I'm just going to register with generic information right now and my Y information. So let's just go here. This has got my Y address, all that kind of stuff. What I am going to change right here is type in my generic email address so that it lets me proceed. This is where you can choose some email options. I would encourage you to opt into our emails. They're great. I'm going to set my username here. So I'm just going to do Cat Quirk Test. And I'm just going to put in a generic password right here. All those things that are popping up are some the login information for all the other team pages I created. I'm going to click Next Step, and this is going to show me that I'm officially registered as a campaigner. Really exciting. I'm going to go over here and click. If you donated, you'll see that donation information here, but if not, that is totally okay. And I'm going to click Complete Registration. And that's great. Now I'm totally registered. It says, thank you for registering. From here, whenever you log in, you're going to want to access your campaigner center. So you can go here to say access your participant center, or click up here in the right upper corner, because this is where you should get in the habit of always clicking. I'm going to go access my campaigner center here. And once this loads, this is basically my dashboard. So this is where I've got control over the entire platform. If I ever wanted to change my goal and hopefully up it, I could do it right here. Once I get donations in, it's going to show me what percentage that I'm at. If I wanted to send emails to all my contacts, I could do that here. But the best way to start is just to kind of follow this what to do next prompt section. So I'm just going to start at step number 1, and I'm going to set up my personal page. So here, this is a bunch of generic Y language that's automatically populated into the system, but we encourage you to customize this for whatever cause you're passionate about. So just to go ahead and start at the top, one thing I really encourage you to do is to customize your URL settings. So you just click this link here, and I want this to be something really easy so that I remember it, and that when I share the link, it's really easy and it's not some long garbled thing that's hard for people to see and recognize. So I'm just going to use my name, Cat Quirk, and I'm going to press save. Oh, looks like my old page, I used this last year, is still active. I'm just creating a generic page here to show you guys. So I'm just going to say Cat Quirk YMCA. And I'm going to click save, and woohoo, it's saved. Then I'm going to go ahead and edit my title here. You can pick anything that you think would be powerful. I'm going to do send a kid to to camp and change a life. I just think that's cute language, and I want it to be really motivating. So here, this is something that you can totally personalize, maybe write your own personal story, and explain maybe how one of our programs has changed your life. But if you are not in the writing mood, one thing I do want to remind you is that in that email I sent you, to make it as easy as possible, I did attach a Word document for you where if you wanted to just copy and paste text, this is all tried and true Y language here, and that's personal to our programs. If you wanted to just open this document and copy and paste, you totally could do that too. So it takes one step into a little bit of the brain work out of there. So if I wanted to open this in Google Docs, and I'm just going to copy and paste this right into the body of the page so that it takes really quick second. You guys don't have to do tons of brain work here. And let's go down, since I created a page for Camp Coleman, I'm going to look for the Camp Coleman stuff that I know is in here. Woohoo! Kids belong at Camp Coleman. So I'm just going to copy this, and then my profile page stuff is going to be basically done. So I'm going to go back to my profile right over here. Delete all of this general YMCA stuff. Really great, but I want it to be personalized to camp. Then I'm going to click Save. And woohoo, your personal page was successfully saved. That's amazing. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to want to upload a photo. This little boy is totally cute, but again, I know that we have already some really great Y photos. Another thing that I attached for you guys, let's see where I have the link. The link would be here. Again, this is another option, screen by screen instructions, if you're somebody who likes to follow screens instead of a video. But one of the things that I put in here is a link to a whole album of photos. So if you want to go on Dropbox, you can click here and you can see any photo that you wanted to download to replace that little boy. You could totally do so. And then those are saved to your computer. They're already pre-sized for the template. So I'm going to just go over here to something that I already have. But you would save that to your computer and then you would upload it here. So I just chose it. I'm going to press save and upload. There's a little heart there, totally adorable. And then basically I've completed my personal page. So if I go over here to personal page, I can view it. There's that text that I copy and pasted in there. There's that photo I just uploaded. I can share this link using that URL settings that I set. People can donate here or they can join my team here. And that is how that's a really quick way to set up your page. You can see again, once I start sharing it with people, you'd be able to see my percentage here. And you'd see how close I am to my goal. Over here is if I got some gifts in, my little thermometer would start ticking up right here to get me closer to my goal, and the names of my donors would pop up right here. If you have any questions on setting up this page, please let me know. There's a lot more functionality for this site, but if you did not, if you just want to share that link via email or share it on Facebook, that's totally fine. There's a whole functionality here if you wanted to email and upload your contacts. But that is not something that you have to do. If you just wanted to share that personal link, you could do that as well. Give me a call or send me an email if you need any help on anything like this. I can totally guide you through all of the things. But going down this checklist is the best way to start. So thank you so much, and good luck fundraising, and thank you for all of your efforts supporting youth in our programs.